Immaculate Conception.
I'm sure we can get Sophia's doctor behind us. He is a member of our parish. And Dr. Francesco is a good friend of Father Dave's. How convenient this is all turning out to be.
You leave Dr. Francesco out of this. It's your mistake, not his.
The defensive are we?
He's my friend, that's all. A good friend. Yes.
Monsignor, come on. You've seen his reports from his other parishes. There's something about this charade.
Just don't want to see him hurt, that's all.
Then we must do this for the good of the church.
Monsignor O'Brien, I protest.
Brothers, we have to work together if this is going to work out. Father Steve. We're going to call on Sophia and bring her here and tell her about the plan.
I'll talk to her tonight, Monsignor.
And Father Dave, we're going to have to talk to Dr. Francisco.
Must he be drawn into this?
We
Yes.
all must do our part for the good of the church. Otherwise, there may be more than just Father Steve on the assignment. I wouldn't want you to be assigned.
Yes, Monsignor.
And I will call upon the bishop and tell him about the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Sophia.
Play number 10, the final play of the evening. It's all about finding out that the afterlife is not quite as advertised. Ladies and gentlemen, by Roy Blomstrom, Harold, a comedy in one act.
Who's next, Angel?
Harold Smith, accountant, COD, fell out of a window at a company party Monday.
Can't you just say cause of death? You make it sound as if we pay for an accountant. Never mind, just call him.
Harold Smith?
Hark, Harold, angel sing.
You do that every time we get a Harold. Every time.
Am I in the right place? I was opening a window and somebody bumped into me. I remember falling and... This isn't a hospital, is it?
No, but you won't believe how many people ask us that. This isn't a hospital. You're dead. And we have paperwork to do.
Paperwork? There's paperwork! I'm dead, and there's still paperwork!
Yes, you want to know why? Tech support, that's why. Our computers haven't been delivered yet. Do you have any idea how old the average person is at death? About 50 years older than your average techie, that's how old. 20 long miles before we get enough techies up here, but the boss insists techies first, computers second.
Can we just get on with this? Harold, it says here that you prayed faithfully each day, regularly attended the house of worship, sang the appropriate hymns in the appropriate way, dressed respectfully, didn't get tattooed, didn't get pierced, kept your eyes closed when you prayed, and so on and so forth. And that in order to attain heaven, you lived a good life. Is that basically correct?
Yes, my lord. Sometimes I kept my eyes open while praying. I like to watch.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's not a very serious infraction. I don't even remember when that eyes closed stuff began.
So I can stay?
Certainly. I hope you enjoy your time with us. A little joke. There's no time here. Not for us.
Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Oh, that's certainly not necessary. Get up. Angel needs to go over some housekeeping details with you. Angel?
There's not much, really. Mealtime is announced by the ringing of the dinner bell. You'll find the food is quite nice. As for fraternizing with the young ladies here, that's perfectly fine. Or the gentlemen, if you wish. That's okay by us. We have a few rules about that, but they're not onerous, and you'll find them in your dorm. There is a bell for choir practice, but you won't confuse it with the dinner bell. Choir bell is much louder. God and worship begins at 8 a.m. Be there promptly. Both choir practice and law and worship are compulsory. That's about it. Dismissed. Exit through the same door you entered.
Question?
Yes.
I'm a little confused about that time business. There's no time. But what if
I'm sorry, I suppose I wasn't very clear about that. Time doesn't run here, not for us. But out there, we have clocks, but not calendars, since one day is pretty much the same as any other. But the nice thing is, if you ever care to stop by for a chat, it will seem to us as if no time at all has passed since we last talked. So it increases efficiency and all that. Helps with the memory, too.
And remember, if you have any questions, just drop by. The door is always open.
Thank you.
Harold, how nice to see you again. How long has it been?
Feels like a couple of weeks.
Hark, Harold, Angel. Sorry, you have some concerns, Harold?
Just a couple of questions. First, I'm bored. Is that normal here?
Yes. Out there, it can seem like an eternity, what with time still running and all. So for some of our clients, it does present as boredom. What else?
The food. It's pretty good, like Angel said, but it's not, great. I miss cheeseburgers and fried chicken and Thai kitchen and going
Let
on.
me interrupt. Harold, your earthly body has been modified a bit for environmental
of lines from Drink to Me Only.
Drink to me only with thine eyes, and I will pledge with mine. Or leave a kiss within the cup, and I'll not ask for wine.
Nice, eh?
Very.
Harold, the point is, if you couldn't sing on Earth, you can't sing here either. Don't expect me. Anything else?
No, I guess not.
Well then, it's been nice talking to you. Come back anytime. We shall take that time business. Harold! How nice to see you again. How long has it been?
I have no idea. 50, 60 choir practices. I tried to keep track of time, but I lost my count. And I can't sleep. Of course, nobody sleeps here. And laud. Lord, what does laud mean? Is it laud and worship? Nobody here seems to know.
Praise. It means praise, but it's kind of archaic. Angel, make a note. Written, not musical.
What about very God of very God?
Well, you got me on that one, Harold. I don't have a clue. I'm feeling kind of less Barack right now and a bit more W.
Harold, you seem a bit distracted. What really brings you here?
Okay. See, for the most part, I'm having fun here. I'm getting pretty good at billiards, for instance, and I enjoy the violin lessons, even though I'm not very good. But I've been wondering about some of the people up here, the ones that are always smiling and not doing much or talking to people. They just kind of stand there staring out into the distance and not engaged. They're here, but not here. You know what I mean? One girl, when I first came up here, she used to paint pictures, landscapes, portraits. What a day. She had them stacked up so long it was almost like the Great Wall of China. And she was really, really good, but very intense, moody. And then all of a sudden she just stopped painting. And I mean, I was the only one up here who would comment on her, or I could have even bought something, but there's no money. And there's no walls to hang them up. Of course, I don't know, she just stopped and turned into kind of a Stepford wife. Oh, and then there's this guy, really nice voice. And one day he just stopped singing at choir practice. I mean, he still comes because attendance is compulsory, but he just mouths the words and smiles. What is that?
Drugs. They're on drugs, Harold. It's no big deal. They can't overdose after all.
They're on drugs? Why are there drugs in heaven?
Heaven.
Oh, Harold. This isn't heaven. Did you think it was?
Well, yeah. Oh my God. This isn't the other place, is it?
Hell? No, of course not. Hell wouldn't have all these no smoking signs plastered about.
what? No. Someone should have told you that when you first arrived, before you even got called to the reception area.
I don't understand. If this isn't heaven, where am I?
Well, Harold, remember when you first arrived, I asked you some questions about your earthly life?
Yes?
Well, one of the last things I brought up was, because you wish to attain heaven, you live a good life.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing, Harold. You live a good life because you wish to attain heaven. You didn't do it just because it was the right thing to do. You wanted to be paid, so to speak, for your good behavior. Kind of like a kid who won't eat vegetables unless his mother promises him a reward. This isn't heaven. This is the place where people go who do all the right things for all the wrong reasons. For what it's worth, if you did get to heaven, Harold, I don't think you would like it much better there than you like it here. So, you might as well stop complaining and try to enjoy yourself. It's forever after all. Even for me.
So, can we just acknowledge the playwrights for the second half of the evening, please? For the play Rain, Kathy Granfields. Character Flaws, Janice Swanson. Cocktails for Three, Lawrence Bedani. The Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Sophia by Richard Boone. And Harold, a comedy in one act by Roy Blomstrom. All the playwrights, please stand up and you're at the table somewhere? Where? The artist table.
What's that?
Is there an artist table here? It says in my script. Anyways, one more hand for the playwrights, please. So, we hope you've enjoyed your evening, and don't forget to support the Prince Arthur. The bar is open. See you next year.
Other than my blackout. Did it. Thanks for your help so much. That's it. That's the beginning. It's energy.
Yeah,
It's all full of energy. And I'm ready for next year.
yeah. You need a break, are you sure?
A little break. We'll start her up soon.
Yeah. Nice to see you, Jay. Yeah, thank you so much.